Welcome back. TalkBack Live brought to you by the Aiken County Historical Museum located in downtown Aiken on the corner of Newberry Street and South Boundary. They are open, well, the rest of the week. They're not open today, so just make plans on going by there Tuesday through Sunday. Elliot will probably be there, but if he's not, you can have the self-guided tour and get your way around. If you're interested in the history of Aiken County, they will let you find out a lot of details as to things that have happened in Aiken County the last couple hundred years. And Elliot will be here on Thursday. At least we hope. We've got the golf tournament. The Hickory Shaft Golf Tournament is on Thursday, so a lot of things going on Thursday, but Elliot will be here some way, shape, or form, and he'll be here from the Aiken County Historical Museum, a sponsor of TalkBack Live. And guess who's still here? Brian is still here.
I'm excited to still be here.
Yes, I'm glad you're still here because we haven't done current events.
Nope.
And we talked all through the current events of football.
Yeah, those are the most current for us.
Go through this, that residents rejoice at the burning of their mortgage is the headline right there, if you can see that. And I'm gonna burn my mortgage.
Yeah, I would rejoice at that as well.
I got 4 years and I can burn my mortgage.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
If I can get to that without refinancing it again.
Yeah, that's always the crux, isn't it?
I've held back from doing that. And,
you just got 4 more years, and then you can take on the next one when you get to the next one.
Or something along those lines from that standpoint. But we shall see. And let's see if there's any talkbacks. We haven't done any talkbacks today. And, of course, whenever we have Brian or Tammy or Tim, we always want to see what their thoughts are on the talkbacks. Or Elliot answered some this past Thursday.
I'm up for anything.
All right, class size is the headline of this one. Increasing class size is yet another nail in the coffin of public education. Do you agree?
I do agree with that. I think it's tough. But at the same time, I've been on both sides. I've been on the teaching side, and I've been on the, being a student, obviously. With my kid in it right now, when there's 25 to 30 kindergartners in one class, and then you got a teacher's assistant, that's a lot of kids. I mean, especially 5-year-olds. I mean, it's a lot of work, and it's hard for 2 people, more or less 1 person, to do it.
So you're for smaller classes?
I am for smaller classes. I went to a college that had smaller classes. I've done both with that as well.
And so that smaller classes would mean more teachers?
More, yes, and that's my point. That's where I've seen it on both sides. I've done the budgets and I've done the student side of it. It's tough. I don't think that's going to change, to be honest with you.
Yeah, they talk about raising taxes for various sundry things. I'm against raising taxes.
Exactly.
I'd rather cut the expenses on something and pour it into the schools, but if there's something that we need to do in Aiken as a whole.
That's the problem. You say that, you talk about raising taxes, but nobody wants to be charged more money.
No.
They want to have more teachers, but at the same time, it's really hard to do both.
And at some point, they're going to have to do something.
They're going to have to figure something out, a penny tax or something like that.
Along the way.
Yeah.
All right, roadkill. This is a good one.
Okay.
Roadkill. It is disgusting that there is a charge for roadkill. I will never vote again. I'm
sorry that swayed their vote, but I really don't know how to answer that. Somebody's got to go out there and do it. So
every now and then we get a talkback where you go, "What?" And that would be one where I go, "What?"
I don't know. I'd vote for them not to charge me for it. That's why Ed, for real, that's why you vote. So things like that don't happen if you don't want it to happen. That's the way I see it.
A charge for roadkill? What would the charge be?
They charge you to come pick it up and take it away. You didn't know that?
Well,
I don't know. I've never had to do it, but I think there is. I've heard of that.
I don't know.
Maybe it's just in your yard or something like that. I would just pick it up and throw it away, but I guess somebody wants to have somebody take it away.
When I lived in the country, that's what we did.
Yeah.
Now, I don't run into that problem in Jim Lake. I don't suppose you run into that problem in your street.
No, we've seen some stuff.
You've seen some stuff.
Yeah. When you're walking around in the back little areas, but I don't know. I've never said, "Hey, can you come pick up this roadkill for me?"
I've never called and asked for that.
No.
I thought they just did that.
That's what I'm saying. Somebody's got to pay for it. Somebody's got to pay the person doing it.
That's what we pay taxes for.
We need to raise them. That's what you just said.
No. It did not say we need to raise taxes.
But that's my point. Both of those tie in together that way.
Okay, just making sure that's what you said. All right, health call. I received a call from USC doing a survey on my health. I get calls from USC.
Mm-hmm.
Don't
Me too. Yeah, every day.
We get them every day from USC. Usually they don't, well, they'll ask us how we're doing.
Yeah, I guess that's healthy.
Yeah, but they're not doing a survey.
Yeah.
That's just being nice to us and saying, how you doing?
Now, can you do this for me?
When you going to do this story?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. I refused. The person then asked if she could answer the questions for me.
Now, that's ridiculous. Could I just put you down for this? That would be a very great survey. I mean, it's true.
I know.
I mean, for somebody who's done a thesis before, I couldn't be like, yeah, I'm just going to put that you like it.
Well, when they ask things like that, they're doing a poll.
Oh, I know, but that's my point.
Well, it's like, who are you going to vote for? I'm not telling you. Can I answer this for you?
You got to be Obama then. I mean, you know that. I mean, that doesn't make sense. And I don't mean it like that, but I'm just saying it's like whoever you could call.
Brian Hand, executive editor.
Yeah. No, I just meant that like if they're calling and they have an agenda, they're obviously going to put down what they want.
All right, let's do this. This is a good one too. Super offended. It appears the animal lovers in Aiken are offended by photos of dead deer. I don't particularly like them either. I don't know. They must be super offended at the grocery store when they see all the meat wrapped up in packages.
That is non sequitur at all. That doesn't make much sense at all.
Non sequitur?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Do you use that in any of the
I
stories
do, yes,
you write?
I do. There's an interesting dichotomy to it. I just think that.
I knew dichotomy was coming.
I mean,
here.
but yes, it's true. I mean, those are cleaned, and dead deer are totally different than when you clean it. I mean, even when you're cleaning the venison, you're taking the time.
That is an interesting dichotomy.
It is an interesting dichotomy. It's a totally different thing. I don't think PETA is going to come out for a dead deer.
Now, here's a good one. You should be able to answer this one. Who to call? Who can you call when you see someone leave a premature baby by itself? The police?
I guess, yeah, that would
Where
be
do
you
these
call it.
people come up with these things?
I would pick the baby up and or do something with it. I don't know that answer.
It's been an interesting collage.
It has been those have been interesting. Most days are not very good, but this day is pretty good.
Yeah, they're not really. Here, gas tax. Since we're talking about tax, we'll end it on this.
Okay.
Why are they trying to sneak through a tax on gasoline? Everyone should be voted out of office and the employees fired for suggesting such a thing.
I will say this.
Let's go on record. We did not.
There were no taxes, but this is where I'm sticking up for South Carolina. I mean, going to Alabama, going through Georgia, and then going to Alabama, and then having grown up in the upstate, going up in North Carolina. South Carolina is blessed to have gas as little as it is here. I mean, most of these other states. I mean, Georgia was 30 cents more than we were.
Yeah.
And that's a lot.
Yes, it is. And I don't think anybody was suggesting or trying to sneak anything. They were talking about it in the paper. Should we? And of course, people say no. But that brings up the problem of, the same people who say no are the ones who complain about Pine Log Road and the potholes, and when's it going to get paved?
And these are the same reason, instead of saying, I'm not going to vote again, this is why you should go out and vote, because you need to go out there and voice your opinion.
The same people, again, it gets down to who you think is going to pave Pine Log Road. We're all going to get together and have fun and pave the road.
That's what adopt a highways are, right?
No, that's not what adopt a highway is.
I know.
That's picking up the trash.
I know, I've done it. I'm
sitting in the hole in the middle of the highway.
This is what this all comes back to.
Have you ever picked up trash on the side?
Of course.
Because they made you, or because you were volunteering?
Roadkill. I had to get to the roadkill and I had to pick it up. I had to have a college job. No, I'm just kidding. But just going back to that. But of course, when I worked at USC Aiken, we had one on the highway as part of the athletic department, and we made sure to go out there.
And you were the information director.
And I just think it's right. I mean, it's just like with anything, giving back is important.
We used to do the bypass for the Aiken Kiwanis Club years ago. And that was always an adventure trying not to get run over.
I bet it was, especially with you. I'm sure people were kind of 500 points.
Hey, look, there's Ed Girardeau. Hit him.
Yeah.
See if we can scare him.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted to hit me. It'd be funny to watch me jump into the ditch
Yeah.
and down the hill. And, ha ha.
It was.
It's interesting what you will find on the side of the road besides
roadkill. Yeah, you never know what you're going to find.
Find money. We found money.
Just like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
Forrest Gump.
Yes,
Got
exactly.
A Forrest Gump line.
Yeah, I did.
God, the economy of this song. It's just
I
amazing.
just had to go a little non sequitur, you know.
Non sequitur. And speaking of non sequitur, our guest has arrived. Well, the two of us stretch.
Yeah.
All right, we'll take a break. When we come back, we have a special guest for you when we return on Talk Back Live.